Hello, welcome to Port Folks. I'm Sean,
I'm Seamus.
and today we are trying those Teeling Wonders of Wood. We have the first edition and the second edition.
Yes.
Went a little crazy. So here we have their first edition. So it's Irish whiskey.
Okay.
Looks like it's 50-50. Malted, unmalted barley
Okay.
mixture.
Okay.
Aged in virgin oak. And then the addition, it seems like, is
What type of
variations of oak.
Right.
So here you have the first edition in Chinkapin oak. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Yeah.
And then the second edition is virgin Portuguese oak.
Right.
So I was going to decide on one of these, but I couldn't do it. So I got both of them.
Got both of them. Yeah.
These run at $95.
Okay.
So really hoping that they're
Right.
worth it.
I was too.
But
But they're 100 proof too, so
yes, so we're looking at
that's
100
pretty high
proof.
for an Irish.
Yes,
Right.
and then just like Grey Coast last week, virgin oak,
Yeah.
where it's aged.
Yeah. And the Chinkapin, I think, is a chestnut from America,
Okay,
and then the Portuguese, of course, is a oak from
Portugal.
Portugal,
Right.
the Iberian coast, which they call it.
Yes. The Iberian
And
Peninsula.
apparently it's high in tannins, so it's supposed to give it a little bit more of a spicy kick. So we'll see how that goes.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to trying them.
Yep. Been looking forward to it all week.
Really love this month of March, the Irish month, and it's the month we really dive into Irish whiskeys, and we got some Irish 101 coming up. I'm gonna hopefully get that together so we can talk about what Irish whiskey is and how it came about and how they make it, and kind of delve into a little bit more knowledge about it. But I think these are great. There's so many things happening in Ireland. We got this, can you hand me that book real quick?
Yeah.
I got this Irish whiskey book from my sister. And I mean, if I thought, okay, there was maybe 2 or 3 distilleries in Ireland. It was either Jameson's, Bushmill, and maybe a third, right?
Right.
No, there's a ton of them, and there's a lot of, like in America, a lot of small distilleries starting out. And so it's going to be interesting to see, if we can come up with anything like that, like the Grey Coast. That's a small Bowen distillery that did something different. Teeling, very experimental, I think. And their Teeling small batch is my favorite, one of my favorite.
Right.
I would say within the top 5, maybe top 3 for me.
Yeah.
In whiskeys. So, in Irish whiskeys. at
Right.
least. So, okay, are we ready
I
to
think so.
crack these open? Which one do you want to crack open?
We can crack them at the same time.
Okay, I'll do the Portugal.
Okay.
Portugal. The Portuguese oak.
Chinkapin.
These are pretty interesting boxes.
Yes.
It
This is fake wood.
is fake wood though. It's not. If that was real wood, it'd probably be $125 for
Probably.
the box. Got a lot of information on here on the box, but who cares about that stuff? What I care about is the whiskey. Wow, that's pretty dark.
Yeah.
Nice. We're using our Tua glasses.
Yes.
The Irish answer to the Glencairn.
Yep.
And this is like a rock in Ireland somewhere. I can't remember where. I'll put a link to the Tua glass in the description. Oh gosh, I can't stop. Okay, I think we should start with the right.
The first
The
edition.
first edition from
Okay.
2022.
Sounds good.
And you say it won an award, right?
Oh yes. So yes. So the Chinkapin won world's best single pot still whiskey in 2022.
Oh, interesting. Okay,
So,
cool. Let's give it a whirl.
and then I got the.
Ooh.
So on the nose, you should get sweet toffee and butterscotch with caramel biscuits and wood tanning.
Tannin.
Tannins.
Okay. That's
That,
okay.
that S looks like a G.
Right. That smells good.
Yeah, it does.
Definitely get a lot of oak. Like it, yeah. I get an oak that I don't normally get in an Irish.
Right.
But then it's got a sweet, kind of like it's almost like the Grey Coast.
Right. A little reminiscent.
It actually smells better than the Grey Coast.
Okay.
It smells sweeter, a little more oaky, more balanced.
Okay.
Where I think the Grey Coast was a little bit leaning towards the oak, based on the mix.
Okay.
You want to smell each one first and then taste them, or taste them and then go to the next?
Let's taste them and then go to the next.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Supposed to get vanilla or?
So sweet toffee, butterscotch, caramel, and the wood tannins.
I definitely get the wood.
Yeah.
The wood's very prevalent. There's a bit of sweetness. I can't put my finger on it.
Okay.
Okay.
And then on the taste, we should get banana bread and ginger spices. Dance on the palate with velvety cream soda coating the mouth. The way that they describe this.
I love the way they
on their
describe these
own.
whiskeys all the time. And it never does it. It just never does it for us.
Not exactly.
It's like, okay, yeah, it's oaky and sweet. And,
Right.
and I like it.
Yeah.
It's never this like dessert thing that they talk about. Banana bread?
Right. Hey, I hope that they're correct.
I hope so.
That sounds great.
I'll be surprised. All right, here we go. Man. Kind of give you a lift in the back end of there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good. It's definitely oaky. The wood flavor comes through big time.
Definitely.
The sweetness on it is, it's almost artificial in a way to me, but not in a way I don't like it.
Right. It's sort of lacking that saccharine
Right.
feel that we got on Evan Williams, was it?
Yeah.
The bottle and bond?
Yeah, bottle and bond. Yeah.
Yeah.
That fake sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't get the aftertaste.
Yeah,
from
there's
it,
no aftertaste.
but I know what you mean on
but
the top end.
But it's got this like sweet note that like pings right at the very top.
Yes.
Mm. There's almost like I want to say coffee, but a sweetened coffee, like a latte or something maybe. I don't know. Wow. It's definitely got some proofiness. The proof, I think maybe it's the proofiness that's coming.
Oh, yeah.
The proof of it is kind of hitting a little harder than like the Grey Coast.
Right.
Or the proofiness. I know you were talking about that. Whereas if Grey Coast, their proof was a little bit up, it would have been better.
Right.
This might be the answer. to it.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. This has, it's not minty necessarily, but it kind of gives you that feeling of too much mint where you kind of have to like get it out.
Right.
I kind of get that feeling here.
Okay. I can see that. I could just brush my teeth or something. I like the flavor better than the smell even. The
Yes.
smell it's got that pot still funkiness on the aroma. And sometimes that hits me wrong, and it's not horrible, but it's not great.
Right.
It tastes better than it smells.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. It's very well balanced between the oak bitterness and the sweetness of it.
Yeah. Very unique.
Yeah.
Nothing else has tasted quite like that.
And what's the mash bill on this? It's
It's 50-50.
malted barley.
Malted,
Unmalted. So there's no corn, no.
No.
Okay. So this is straight Irish,
Yes.
unblended whiskey. Pot still, yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Ready for the Portuguese now?
Yes.
Okay.
Looking forward to this one because it sounds like it's going to have a bit of a rye feel
Okay.
from what it sounds like.
Right. I know the tannins they say are really high on the Portuguese oak,
Okay.
so it should be spicy.
So on the nose we should get ripe red fruits, berries, pears, with toasted wood and spice.
I get the wood in a dark fruit,
Okay.
prunes or raisins or
Oh yeah, like a dry fruit.
yeah,
for sure.
dried fruit. Not super sweet, but it's almost a bit same balance almost. It's a little bit less sweet than this one. This one smelled a little sweeter.
Yeah.
This one's a little less sweet, more oak.
Mm-hmm.
The oak's a little stronger in this one. But it's good. It smells good. It's still got that little funk in it from the pot still.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. That's kind of crazy how that works. But,
Yeah.
all right, I'm ready to taste it.
Okay. On the taste, you should get a balance of fruits and spice, oak tannins, and burnt sugar.
Burnt sugar, okay.
Okay.
Oh, like a brulee, creme brulee.
Yeah.
Definitely spicy. Yeah.
Ooh.
I know he likes it. Seems so much like a rye. Oh my gosh, the spiciness of it.
It goes further than your typical rye.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's still there too.
Oh
It's holding on in the back.
One thing I actually missed on the Chinkapin is the finish. So for this one, should get wood spice lingers accompanied by dark chocolate and a hint of black pepper. And then on the finish for the second edition here, the Portuguese, dry finish with honey, spice, and lingering fruit notes. Definitely spice, for sure.
I'd say I get black pepper on this one, not that one.
Really?
I feel like when you said black pepper, I'm like, yeah, I got it, but it was on this one.
Did I say black pepper?
On the Chinkapin.
Oh, I did, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me try that one again.
Okay. These are very particular. Very,
It's almost like a white pepper, not a black pepper. It's not. It's a little less bite to it. This one has a lot more bite.
yes, definitely.
And the spiciness.
Yeah, like I was saying, I think these are very particular.
Yeah.
These are not something that you would recommend lightly.
No.
These
Right.
are very particular
Right.
tastes. Not like an open market, like your typical bourbon,
Well,
your
yeah.
typical Irish.
Like somebody who likes
Very interesting.
like total Jameson fan and that's it, right?
Right.
They're not gonna like this.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But if you're a bourbon and Irish, like we are, I think this is spot on, and I'm digging this one
I'm
big
leaning
time.
here as well.
Yeah,
The Chinkapin is pretty good. I probably need a little more time to warm up to it, but this one is calling my name right out the gate.
right.
That sort of mimicking rye
Mhm.
spiciness to it. I really love
Yeah.
that.
Oh man,
So,
and the proofiness is good.
yeah,
I mean, 100 proof Irish. That's perfect for us.
it's very good. I think that they're worth their price to an extent. Maybe
Yeah.
a little less on this one.
Okay. So would you buy it again? That's the idea. If you ran out of this one, would you buy it again at $100?
that one I would consider. This one I would probably leave it.
Okay.
To be honest.
Okay. No, that's
This one I really prefer.
right. Okay.
Um,
So this one
So-
was worth the price tag to get it again.
yeah, I would say
Right.
so.
But you're gonna use it You're gonna drink it more sparingly though too. knowing
Yeah,
the
it's not going
price
to be a
too,
daily
right?
thing.
Right. It's not your go-to every day and
Right.
mixing it or just
No.
drinking it every day just
Right.
because.
This is not a
Right.
mixer
Right.
at all.
Yeah.
And it's going to be very particular.
Definitely special times. Right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
So,
Alrighty. That's awesome, man.
yeah.
These are great finds.
Yeah.
Really loving Teeling. It's kind of funny because I'd never heard of Teeling before, and then 2 years ago I think we did Teeling small batch in our blinds.
Yes.
And it was in our 8. We had 8.
Yeah.
And I think it came in second or third.
Yeah.
It
It's still up there.
And I love it. It's the small batch. In fact, I'm out. We need to get some more.
Right.
I need to get some small batch, but we're kind of trying to in Irish at the moment because
Right.
of March, but
Right.
we'll see what happens. But these are awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks for picking those up, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Good idea.
I'm glad that they were worth it.
I think they're hitters.
I think
they're
that they're
hitters. for
quite
sure.
good.
Yep.
So,
So, we got Whiskey 101 coming up,
Yes.
and on St. Patrick's Day. And then I know we've got whoever wins St. Patrick's Day is going to face off against our last two winners, Black Barrel, Jameson Black Barrel, and Redbreast 12.
Right.
And there was one other thing, I can't remember what it was.
We're going to do Bushmills.
Oh, we're going to do a
trio.
A Bushmills trio.
Yeah.
So in our St. Patrick's Day lineup is Bushmill Black, Black Bush.
Right.
And we're going to try that. We're going to do a blind between that, regular Bushmills, and the Bushmills Prohibition, which we weren't big fans of originally, but I think it's kind of grown on us a little bit. So it'll be interesting to try those three together against each other and see how they do.
All right, so that was Teeling Wonders of Wood, the first edition with the Chinkapin, and the second edition with the Portuguese, which I believe is both of our preference.
Preference for sure.
Like I said, this is very particular, not recommended lightly.
But give it a try.
Yeah, give it a try.
And if you have tried it, let us know what you think.
For sure. So, until next time, Shalanta.
Shalanta.
To your health.
Like and subscribe. We'll see you later.
Subscribe. Yes. Later.